Welcome back, guys. Time for yet another faction preview for Runescape Total War, mod for Rome Total War. And as you guys can see, we got some goblins, we got some ogres in the distance, orcs, all kinds of things, all kinds of familiar creatures from Runescape. And I think probably the most iconic and memorable enemy that you can fight in Runescape is in Lumbridge. You know, in the starting area, you cross the bridge, the literal Lum Bridge, and yeah, you have goblins. So about half of the units for this faction are goblins, maybe a little bit less. And they're very cheap, but, you know, not as good as a lot of the other units. So let's first look at the Goblin Rabble. Extremely bad attack. One attack, I guess the defense is okay, 8. But they have this ability to sap, which is surprising that they would have any kind of ability. Then we have slightly better goblins. Goblin Swordsman. Still really low attack, but at least it's not 1. And the defense is a bit better as well. 10. Then we have Goblin Axeman. 4 attack, alright. We're getting somewhere. Defense is 10, and they can sap. Then we have the Goblin Champions, so this will be interesting. 6 attack, 14 defense, and they can sap. Now, that's actually kind of semi-decent. And now we have non-goblin units. We have the Orcish Swordsman. 6 attack, so same as the Goblin Champions, but even lower even higher defense, 16. So this is very solid. 6 attack, 16 defense. Let's look at the next orc unit. These are Orcish Axemen. Same defense as the Swordsman, but even better attack. However, you only get 36 of them instead of 50, so I don't know. About the same. I guess it balances out. Higher attack, but you get fewer units. Then we have these really huge ones, Cyclopes. So, wow, stats are really good. 15 attack, 20 defense, and they can sap. Really, really, really good. One of the best units definitely one of the best melee units I've seen in this whole mod. Oh, look, more goblins. I wasn't expecting this. Goblin Spearmen, yeah, pretty bad. 3 attack, 12 defense. They're Spearmen and they don't even have the trait to do bonus damage against cavalry. So yeah, it's extremely, extremely bad. Now we have ogres here, but they seem to be using the character model from RuneScape of the jungle ogres. The ogres and jungle ogres are not supposed to look the same. But let's ignore that. So 13 attack, 16 defense, really good. They can go berserk, they scare enemy units, and they have 2 hit points. So far this is definitely the best unit that this faction has to offer. Let's take a look at the next one. These are the actual jokers, jungle ogres. So let's see how the jungle ogres compare to regular ogres. Literally the exact same stats. Okay, so no reason to repeat all that. And then we have giants, but looks like it's been misspelled into jaints, and also using the incorrect character model. This is again a jungle ogre. So let's see how the stats compare to a jungle ogre. Literally the same. Yeah, so I mean, really good stats, but these are not jungle ogres. I mean, I don't know. Let's just move on. So, now we have hobgoblins, and these are specifically hobgoblin javelin men. 4 attack, 14 defense. I mean, not that bad, but at least they have this interesting fast moving trait. So, I guess that could kind of make up for it. Then we have goblin javelin throwers. They're not bad. 4 attack, the missile attack is pretty good. 8, 14 defense, pretty good for a missile unit. Then we have trolls, and again, you know, it says it's trolls. They don't look like trolls. This is the character model for jungle ogres, jogers. So I don't know. It seems like this faction overall is pretty unfinished. So this is the third time that we've come across a unit that doesn't look like what they're supposed to. It's using the wrong character model. But stat-wise, it's exactly the same as the ogres, the giants, and the jungle ogres. So good, but you know, exactly the same. Now, this one's a bit special. This is a special general's bodyguard. It's General Grardor, I guess you would say. Oh, and his units have extremely good stats. 27 attack, 38 defense, and 2 hit points. Extremely, extremely good. By far, I mean, it is a special unit. You can probably have only one of them in the campaign. But yeah, extremely good stats. Then we have troll stone throwers, but these don't look like trolls. But I guess let's ignore that. 4 attack, 4 missile attack, 14 defense. It seems to be the same as the Goblin javelin throwers stats. It also looks exactly the same as the Goblin javelin throw. So it looks like they just copy pasted that and didn't even change the model. But whatever. Most of the factions are fairly complete, but this one unfortunately is needs some work done. But it happens. Then we have another general unit, Bandosian General, the default, I guess, General's Bodyguard. And it's very good. It has the exact same stats as General Grardor, so an extremely good General's Bodyguard. And then, lastly, we have the Goblin Shamans. 7 attack, 63 missile attack, which is absolutely amazing. 9 defense, long range missiles, they can sap. But take a look. These don't look like goblins. I'm pretty sure they don't look like goblins. They're reusing the skins of the elven spellcasters that you guys saw during my elf faction preview. So that's unfortunate. Overall, this faction has really good units, especially in terms of melee, especially the General's Bodyguard. But unfortunately, it's incomplete. It's reusing a lot of the same skins over and over again. But if you can ignore that, I would say that this is probably one of the best factions you can play as. Extremely, extremely good melee stats. So, hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you for watching if you managed to get through all of it. And I would really appreciate it if you left a like or if you subscribed if you want to see more of these. It really helps the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next faction preview.